What it do and what it does, Glow family. This is your Glow Coach. Yes, once again, your Glow Coach, Ravel Johnson. And I am here with you on this lovely Friday evening, okay, my Glow family, to let's bring a couple of topics to the table, okay? Now, I want to first say thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing and commenting to Unique BioGlow Global Network. All of my new subscribers, Glow Getters, all of my new Glow Getter family, my new Soul Tribe, I love y'all, and I'm so grateful that you're here. We are grateful to have you here. We welcome you with open arms and an abundance of love. Okay, now, after we got all of that, and we wanted to welcome in our new tribe members, please keep continuing. Stay with us. Let's grow together and let's go glow and get it. Okay? Okay. So, we're going to jump right into this. Tonight, I have a couple of things that I wanted to bring to everyone. Okay? And we're going to talk about I would say 4 different topics. And then I'm going to jump into the part 2 of Drop It. Okay, now I know you might have seen my short, and I gave you a little short about Drop It, but we're going to go into that after I get these points of topic out. So, the points of topic tonight I'm going to speak about is something that I was learning while I was at work, okay, and it was kind of like an intuitive download that I felt like I needed to put out, okay, and I need to get out there because I believe it will help someone. My intentions is to help somebody, and hopefully this helps them get through their day. This helps them get through their situations. This helps them get to their higher and best self, because as I said, the betterment of you is best for you. Okay, family? So remember, we're working here to get to the best and the greatest of you, okay? Which you already are that. We just have to discover that a little bit more on this journey, okay? So stick with me and let's go. So the first download that I got was superior performance. Yes, we're going to talk about superior performance. The second download I got was integrity. And the third download I got was innovation. And then after that, we're going to go into the 3 Ps and a bar technique. Okay? So let's go and let's glow, family. Now, we're going to jump right in. Let's dive in. Now, family, I had this download with superior performance. And let me give you some points that I got with this. Okay. Now, with superior performance, first and foremost, we want to ensure that our performance and the things that we do is of God's will, so that we may be well pleasing before God Almighty. Okay. The Most High God, the universe. Okay. The galactic, whomever your source may be. Okay. Then you're going to want to make yourself proud in superior performance, because now this is the year of superior performance. OK, we have been excellent. We have been working hard. We have been getting through these shadows. We have been working on ourselves. We have been transitioning. We have been doing our Wonder Woman poses, which if you go back on my videos, OK, which I want you to go back and check through them, listen through them, get some knowledge, get some good wisdom, get some good healing, get some good nurturing. Okay. I had discussed this a couple months ago. Okay. Which is a very popular technique, the Wonder Woman pose. Check it out. Okay. So, as I was saying, the second step in superior performance, as I was writing this down, is make yourself proud. Okay. Now, when I say make yourself proud, just hold on. I got a little something for you to go with that proud. Let's take a note and let's keep it right there for a moment. Okay, let's move forward. Turn imagination into action and action into results. Let's turn your imagination into actions and your actions into results. Okay. Then with superior performance, we're going to ask yourself, after you have turned your imagination to those actions and those actions into results, okay, you're going to ask yourself, how could this be better? You're going to ask yourself, how could this be better? Even though it's already good, even though you already got a great thing going, how could this be better? Okay, and then after you have come up with the downloads in your imagination, and you again put it into action, and then those actions becomes into results, you follow through with every action of that next vision that you have of how could that be better? Okay. And with answering that question to yourself. Then what I want us to do with superior performance, you may not believe, but we need to celebrate each other for reaching beyond our comfort zones, for reaching beyond our goals, for reaching beyond ourselves. Okay. Reaching beyond what we have set into action from our imagination that gave us the results that we have now. We need to celebrate each other. Okay, so on this Glow channel right here, on Unique Bio Glow Global Network family, I want y'all to jot in the comment. Go ahead, put a comment down. Guess what? I celebrate you for reaching beyond. For reaching beyond, okay? I want you to reach beyond. Reach for the unreachable, okay? For what you think is beyond yourself, what is beyond your comfort zone, what is beyond your imagination. Reach for that, okay? And let's celebrate each other for that. We need to celebrate each other more. There are so many people that is dying on the inside, that's holding things in, that's going through stuff behind closed doors that we couldn't tell and we wouldn't know. Maybe because they're strong, maybe because they have a good poker face, or maybe because they're scared to let other people in to see what they're really going through, okay? So let's celebrate each other and give each other that good energy for reaching beyond, even if it was just stepping out of the house for one day. There could be someone who's scared to come out of their house, that's stuck in a relationship, that don't want to move, that's stuck in a town, that don't want to leave a job, and finally went and put in that application, finally went to go look for a new home, finally took themselves out on a date, finally said, you know what, I'm not taking this anymore, and I'm going to take the proper steps to heal myself and get out of this relationship. That's putting in more energy that they have at that time in that situation to get themselves out of it. So we need to celebrate that when we see that, okay? Let's celebrate each other, babies. Okay, loves? Like, let's go. And let's go because we didn't glow get us. Moving forward, okay? Integrity. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're coming back with that one. Yes, we hit that. Integrity is a hard hitter. You can't miss it. You can't miss the mark with integrity. Okay? Now let me tell you what's up with integrity. We have a lot of people. A lot of us are going through things, okay? And we're giving a lot of advice. And I am, for one, that goes through my own training, that goes through my own coaching, that goes through my own advices. And it works. It may not work for everybody else. It may not work for certain people and certain mindsets. But guess what? It is for somebody. I truly believe that because it worked for me, okay? So, first thing with integrity, walk your talk. Ooh, yeah, I said it, family. I said it, go family, go get us. Did you hear me? Walk your talk. Okay. Second one, live your values through your ethical actions. Ooh, now I said from superior performance, we was talking about turn imagination into action and the action into results. Well, with those actions, live your values through your ethical actions. Okay, so with your imagination, we need to have ethical dreams, visions, and imagination that will lead to our ethical actions as we live our values through those ethical actions. Okay, that's that answering and meeting that question of how it could be better. Okay, well, easy. Live our values through ethical actions. Okay, next, strive to do what's right for people and the planet. Strive to do what's right for people and the planet. Okay, because if you're living in your ethical action, that means you're living in your values. You're living in your ethical self, and you're in your right mind, your highest mind, and in your God essence that He fills us with the Holy Spirit in our ordained anointing that we ask for. Okay, so strive to do what's right for people and the planet. Okay, because guess what? Planet is what? Mother Earth. Let's not forget about her. Okay, now, assure your good intentions to create an atmosphere of trust. Now, when you assure your good intentions, which is live our values through ethical actions, and you are sure your good intentions, that your intentions are good, okay, that you will create an atmosphere of trust. Now, trust is big nowadays with all the things that we hearing going on the internet and everywhere else of betrayal. It's always talks of betrayals. Always talks of somebody doing something. Somebody got robbed. Somebody got hurt. Somebody, turned their back on their brother and their sister. Somebody sleeping with the next person over here, there in the gossip and whoop whoop wanda. How about if we assure our good intentions in everything we do with ethical actions, okay, that we will create an atmosphere of trust. And if you create that atmosphere of trust around you, that means everywhere you go, you will have magnetized trusting and trust around you. Not only will you be exuberating trustful actions or being being truthful, okay, but that will circumvent to you as well. Okay. Now I'm telling you that this is good. This is good now. Let's soak this up and let's get this nurturing on. Okay. Because I want to make sure that we are healed from the inside and out. Okay. Now we've done all the work. We've done dissecting how to get rid of fear, how to get rid of anger, how to do our confidence, how to keep moving forward. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this journey. Okay. And we're enjoying it along the way. Now, still, I want you to still hold on to make yourself proud. Okay. I got a saying for you. I got something for you on that. Okay. We'll go back to it. Now, the next download that I wrote about was innovation. Ooh, we are in the time and the era of innovation. We are in the time and era to rebuild and innovate and reach beyond our dreams so we can see a world and things for the future and our children that we have never seen before, or unlike our ancestors have ever seen before. And they waiting on us. They're waiting for us to do it. And God is working right here with us for that to come to pass, if that is his will. Okay. So with innovation, I wrote, reach for the unreachable. Ooh, wee. Now, what did I say before? In superior performance, we celebrate each other for reaching beyond. Well, guess what? In innovation, to reach beyond, what you have to do, reach for the unreachable. So that means reach for what they said you can't do. When they say you can't lose that weight, reach for it. When they say you can't build that technology, reach for it. When they say you can't make that doesn't go in the system. It doesn't go with the rules. It doesn't go with it. We can't do it. It's not part of the game. You can't do it like that. Reach for the unreachable. And I'm going to tell you like this. This is what the download I got with that. It's because, for one, when they make a word as such as a maverick or such as trailblazers, if there was something that was supposed to stay in the grid lines of everybody else's games and rules and scope, there has to be another way. Now, God put it on my heart to say, if there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Now, if you take the will that God has given you, he will make a way. He will make a way. There's no way that you can stay stuck. If you truly believe in God, he will make a way. Because you know why? He's your child. Because he does not intend for you to stay in the mess that you in. He does not intend for you to be hurt, broken, dismayed, depressed, angry, mad at yourself, beating yourself up, doing all of these things, hollering and fighting, disagreeing, feeling less than, feeling like you're a failure. Guess what? God has not intended for you to feel or go through that or be in that situation, because you know what? That is not of God, and he does not think that way. He does not think ill of us at all. Let me get that out there first and foremost. Okay. So reach for the unreachable. Now, what I was saying with the trailblazers, they blaze a trail that has never been reached before, has never been done before. So if there's a new trail that has never been done before, it is not only leaving a fire that purges all the impurities of that trail that you go forward through, that no one else has been through, no one else has seen, no one else has sought, no one has traveled. Okay. And leaving it pure for those who may choose to go on that journey and in that path. Now, if that path or that trail has never been traveled, How can you play the rules of the game to it if it's never been traveled? Okay, this is uncharted territory. Okay, how can you do that? You can't. That means you have to co-create with God, the Most High God, with the universe, okay, with your source, whoever that may be for you. And you have to co-create and make a way with the natural laws and to make a way with a new way that you construct that game, if you want it to be a game, or that pathway, that journey, the odyssey, that trail that you are blazing. So blaze it a fire, blaze it a flame, okay? Purge all the impurities in your way and make and forge your path. Because, baby, guess what? When you forge that new path and you get through it, there's others that will follow you, and you will have the techniques, and you will have the new set of rules, if you want rules, if that's how it goes, however you co-create, however you cultivate, and set a new path in a new way. Because guess what? If there's a will, there's a way, and God always makes a way out of no way. That's how we trailblaze, because he makes a way out of no way. Okay? Okay? So let's hear. He makes a way out of no way. Okay? That's for trailblaze. That's one extra. That was a little extra sauce of a download that I got. Okay. Now, do for second part for innovation, do what's never been done before. Third, understand the needs of others and proactively meet them. Proactively meet them. Okay. Understand the needs of others and proactively meet them. Because guess what? You just will have someone that's going to go down that trail that you were blazing. They're going to want to say, which way is that? I have never seen that way before. Maybe there's an invincible path that just appeared. We didn't know that this was part of here. Hey, hold up. What? How do I get there? What do I do? I need to know. Well, proactively meet them with their needs. Okay. Now, what the next point from innovation: learn from every hurdle and go forward with different approaches. Because what ain't never been done before, what has never been trailblazed before, what you're reaching beyond, in new territory, new lands that has never been touched before. Guess what? You learn from every hurdle that you go through as you're going through this journey, this odyssey, this trail, okay, this labyrinth. And as you are going forward, use different approaches. So try something and do something that you have never done, which leads me to my favorite phrase that I had learned years ago when I was about 16 years old. If you always did what you always do, you always get what you always got. So what you got to do to get out of that is do something that you ain't never done before. That's the energy you need to get out of that situation. Do something that has never been done before, which is going to make you reach beyond yourself and get beyond your comfort zone, okay, because you ain't never done it. And it's not to say it wouldn't work. It's not to say that you wouldn't fail fast. But guess what? You have never done it before, and that's how you learn from every hurdle that you go through as you're moving forward, okay? The next and the last point I have with innovation, okay, and we're going to be wrapping this up here in a little minute. Okay, stick with me, family. Stay with me. We still glow getting? Are we still glow getting together? I hope this is serving and feeding your soul. I really pray that this is serving and feeding your soul, okay? And that is igniting that glow. I hope this is answering something that you have been praying for, that you have been thinking about. My intentions is to give and serve you with the nourishments that you may need. Okay, so let's glow get it. Let's go, my glow getters. I love y'all. Let's go to the next point of innovation. Is the last one. Stay nimble. Now hear me. Okay, stay nimble as we pursue what is next. Which that means you need agility. Stay nimble. Because we don't know what's ahead, but we have to keep moving forward. So with that being said, we just established there's going to be hurdles. And how do you get over a hurdle to keep moving forward? You got to be nimble. Boy, these some good downloads. Now, I got this while I was at work, okay? Excuse me. So, yeah. So, now, these are all the good things that I was saying if you're forging a new path, if you're starting a new way, if you're trying to change the situation, if you're ready to branch out and go beyond your current situations at this moment, and you just don't know how, you need a little oomph, you need a little, secret sauce on there, a little extra ingredients. We don't use too much salt, but we can use a pinch because it brings out the flavors. It draws out that mouth-watering flavors and gives it the flavor of the earth. Do you feel me? Let's go. Okay, so to prepare for the lows in this journey, I have a couple of techniques for you. First, the 3 P's. Predict, prevent, and protect. That's what I said. Predict, prevent, and protect. Now, what is predict? Identifying warning signs. Now, all of us has been seeing warning signs, been given warning signs, flags. Okay, but now it's time for us to identify those flags. Identify what it is. What does this flag mean? This is called the fullness of discernment. Okay, discernment is the Holy Spirit giving you the flags to say, flag on the play right here. Flag on the play right here. You can choose if you give it a penalty, if you choose to go ahead and just say, nope, we're going to keep going. If you're going to choose to do something and make a change about it and use your imagination, put that into action, and then use that action that brings you results. Okay. So we want to identify the warning signs. So we predict. How we can predict what's going to happen next? That's a red flag. That's a yellow flag. That's a green flag. I can kind of see from these plays of that the probability, it might fall this way. It might do this. I'm predicting that it's a warning sign. Okay. Now, next, if we're facing the lows of the journey, we want to prevent any escalated situations. How do we do that? We use this de-escalation techniques. Some of my de-escalation techniques that I may use is simply responding, just listening to a person and not reacting, but responding to what they said. So say like I was in a situation and I was arguing. I'm going to use myself as an example. Okay, my past relationship, we argued a lot and I was told a lot of things about myself that I did. I used to fight against it. I used to propel against it. I used to be like, no, this ain't right. I used to run from the house. I used to go drink. I used to go smoke. I used to come back and fight. I used to get depressed. I used to shut down and not say anything. And then I started thinking, how can I de-escalate the situation? And it's simple. When someone's ready to roar at you or come at you or it's a heated situation, calmly just say, you're right. You know what? You're right. You know what? I have been a jerk lately. You're right. You know what? I was not deeply listening to you as I should have. And you're right. You know what? I was not understanding you in the way that you were speaking to me in your language. And you're completely right. I apologize for that. And you know what? I'm going to work on that action right now. What do you think will be better? Okay, that will allow them to be heard. That will allow them to get their frustrations out. But not only that, it will also bring them to a point where they would have to use their frontal lobes. They would have to take a deep breath in and think, because you're asking them, well, what's the answer? What's the solution to this? Because you're right. So obviously you can see the answer. Okay, whether they're right or wrong or not, whatever that situation may be, and however you might need to apply it for your situations. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean love, doesn't necessarily mean, work. It could be a variety of situations. It could just be an escalation at the workplace where somebody's ready to go postal, okay? Or somebody's ready to get livid. They ready to get a little hot and heavy, okay, about their job. Like, hey, guess what? I can't do what? Okay, well, we prevent any further actions, arguments, disgruntled people by using de-escalation techniques. Okay. Now you might have to do your research and do your homework on this. Everything that I speak about, please do your research and do your homework. I want you to double check it. And if you're like, hey, you know what? You was right, but you was a little bit wrong about this. But hey, maybe we could add this in, coach. Let me know. Okay, we got to figure out the plays for our life. So come on, drop a comment and let me know. Okay, because I would love to hear your feedback. Okay, because guess what? We here together and we learning through this together. Okay, so let's get to talking more on this network. Let's get to really expressing ourselves. Okay, just leave the negative comments out. If you got anything not nice to say, it's best that you don't say it at all. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. The next P, the last and third P, protect. Protect. I have down respond to troubling behavior. You don't react. You don't fight. You don't push. You don't pull. You respond to the troubling behavior accordingly. All right. All right. Which that means you might have to reach beyond yourself to take yourself and say, I'm not going to go there with them. They ready to pop it off. We ready to pop it off. But guess what? I'm going to respond to you and say, you know what? This is not my situation. You're completely correct. And now I'm going to make my stage exit left. Okay? Okay. Next technique for preparing for the lows. I call this, which I got from work, bar technique. Hey family, so we had to take a pause because there was a break in the recording. Okay, I had to handle something with my kids. So we're back. Okay, so please forgive me for that little intermission, a little baby cut. Okay, and now that we're back, we're going to finish up with the last bar technique. Okay, so as I was saying, we were speaking about protection and respond to troubling behavior. Now, if that troubling behavior persists, whatever situation it is, and that's when you bring in your bar technique. And we're preparing, remember, family, we're preparing for the lows. Okay, now remember, before I move forward, please hit that like button, smash that like button, go ahead and get these likes up. Now we need to go ahead and get the likes up. We getting our views up, but baby, we need the likes to match the views. So I'm asking you to please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and go ahead and share. Okay, it costs nothing to give a like, and baby, I'm gonna need those to come up so I can make sure these numbers is right. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna start small, but guess what? That's all right. So I'm asking you, Glow family, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and let's grow this and let's keep going. Okay, because we them Glow get us. Now back to where we was at. So we was doing the 3 P's. Okay, predict, prevent, protect. Okay, and this is preparing for the lows of our journeys as we are becoming and walking in our superior performance, our integrity, innovation, and with those, of course, you know, we will have to prepare for the lows that comes. It's been hostile times. It's been very volatile. So I want to give you something to not only implement and apply if you have to, but to kind of ponder on and mull over and think about it and see if this works and helps for you. Okay, which my intentions is for it too. So if you responded to troubling behavior, which that agitates, as they say, demons even furthermore, they're demons, they're shadows in them. Okay, for some, it may make them respond in an adverse effect, or it might just ignite it even furthermore. Okay, so this is where you want to bring in your bar technique. You want to make sure that you observe the body language. Okay, and if it's rigid, if it's coarse, if it's brisk, if it's fast, if it's fidgety, if it's slow, if it's sneaky, if it's slothful, whichever it may be, observe the body language. That's the B. Now A, ask open-ended questions. Okay, allow them to explain in detail more of their story or more of what they're expressing. Okay, then you relate to them. Always relate. Because, you know, that always makes someone feels better and really kind of calm down and bring down that anger, which is nothing but pain projected outwardly, okay, when someone relates, because they feel like someone is not relating to them. They are at odds, right? Okay, and then restate. Clarify and restate what they're saying, so that way it won't be any miscommunications, and it will also help de-escalate the situation, because you are answering and hearing exactly what their problem is and exactly what they're saying. So we're going to wrap this up. Okay, I just wanted to give you these techniques. I wanted to, bring this message to you, and we're going to jump in after this. We're going to jump into let it drop. Okay, so now remember, going back, I said in superior performance to make yourself proud. Well, let me give you this quote that goes with this. The quote and the suggestion of the day, you can use it, you may not. You can take heed to it, you may not. But hear me out with this. Stay humble in your work. Now remember, there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. So stay humble in your work, but proud in your purpose. So when I say make yourself proud in your superior performance comes out and peaks when you are proud and in your purpose. And within your purpose, you strive to do what's right for people and for the planet, live in our values through ethical actions, walk your talk, okay, and assure your good intentions to create an atmosphere of trust. Okay? Okay? And remember, stay nimble as you pursue what's next. Okay? Okay, Glow family, so let's be nimble, let's be agile, let's take these things in and get to our superior performance, our integrity, our innovation, and we can use our 3 P's for the lows and the bar technique. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump into the short that I was speaking about earlier. Okay, earlier today I put out a short that was called Drop It. Okay, let it drop. Okay, so part 2 of that, what I was hearing. And it goes into what I was saying with the de-escalation and getting out of bad situations. When someone is insulting you, and I feel like to say this, I don't know, I feel like there's someone that's in a bad situation that is a relationship, okay? And they don't know which way to move. They don't know which way, how to get out of this, okay? And it's really, they're torn between the two. They're torn from themselves, making bad decisions, and they're torn from beating themselves up for feeling like they deserve to be there, that they deserve from all the things that they have done. Okay. Only God can decide when karma or when his judgment will be upon us, whether it be good or bad. Okay. I think if it is karma, if it is chastisement, thank God it is, because that shows that you are a child of God, because he cares to chastise you. Because if not, why not just throw you to the wind? To the left. Why not go ahead and let you do you and be ravaged by your own sin? Okay? So, with that, let it drop. I was getting the message of let go, of course, as we always hear, of what doesn't serve you. But sometimes you don't have to let it go. You could just let it drop. Just let it drop. Just let it drop. And that's where I was going into the de-escalation. You know, if you're getting accused, if you're fighting, if you're arguing, if you're going through it. I use myself as an example. This is how I got out of a bad situation that was a stronghold, if you will, that I was spiritually fighting, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of reversal of things that's going on where now people are possibly walking in my shoes that I have previously took off and been in. And now that I'm on a new path, I have new shoes, I have a new journey, because I'm walking with God even furthermore. I've always have, but even furthermore, upright. Okay. These are things that I did to get myself prepared for this break up. Now listen to me. When we hear break up, no matter what it may be, it doesn't have to be a specific or specific situation as far as love or relationship. It can be applied to anything. Okay, but break up. Just listen to the words of that. If someone is bringing you down, if you feel like you're bogged down with emotions and just mad and angry and just depressed and don't know what to do, and some days it's good and the other days it's drastically bad, and you feel like someone is holding you down, bringing you down, you have to break up to be set free, right? You got to break up. And when you break that vessel up, guess what? All of the pieces will shatter right and fall into place as a perfect puzzle. Okay. Now I know a lot of times you like, I don't see the light out of the tunnel. I know I don't think, sometimes you be in so much despair where you like, there ain't no way out of this. I'm just fucking stuck. And that is not true, because God always makes a way out of no way. Okay. If there is a will, you got to have the will within the will to make a way. Okay. So hear me out with this. I was thinking, from my past situation, whenever we got into a fight, whenever there was a fight or an argument, I would start taking that energy back and just being like, you know what? You're right. Yep, I'm this. But remember you said that. Okay, yep, I'm this. But remember we have this here. And I didn't speak on it. Yep, you're right. I let it go. I'm not going to do all this. But you are giving me the tools I need for my walking papers. And with that tools that I need from everything that's been said, done, transpired, that's exchanged, guess what? There is no way for you to deny or to guilt trip, make me feel bad, make me want to stay anymore. There's no way for you to deny your own actions, because you know what you're doing when you did it when I said okay. And I allowed it to go on about your way. And I took it and allowed it to be stronger, because you know what? It gave me time. It gave me time to go walk around that block for everything they said I was. And I was lazy. I got up and went walking. It gave me more time to get out and go play basketball with my kids. It gave me time to get out of that house, which was allowing me to see there's a will to get out of there. I was building up the energy to get out of that situation. And when the time came and the walking papers came, guess what? God was there to make sure that it severed and it was tired. It was gone. It was done. But I had to make sure that I was ready for it and that I would not go back. Okay? And with that being said, every little insult, every little fight, every little thing you can use as a tool to transmute for you to get that energy to move out of that next level. And baby, let me tell you what, when that thing happens, when it happens, it's like, okay, I've done all my grieving already. I've done all of my crying already. I have done all of my, going back and forth in my head and in my mind and in my soul and fighting with myself and saying, no, I'm obligated to this and no, I'm obligated to that. Well, they do this for me and they do that. Well, I got to do this. Can I do this on my own? I got done with all of that. Okay. And I took it all in and said, okay, I'll take it for fire. I'll take it on in. But guess what? You are making my walking papers. You are creating a way out of no way. Because if you are this happy, if you're unhappy, disheartened, if you have many complaints, if you want to fight a lot, if I've changed everything that you said and I'm healing and you ain't getting no better and the situation ain't getting no better, why would you want to stay? In any situation, why would you want to stay? Ain't that what we hear all the time? Why would you want me? But I use that for my mind, but also them, where it's no other logical reason but to break up. And guess what? When you break, you go up. Break up to be able to move forward for your better good. Okay? And what's better for you is what's best for you. Okay, family? So I don't know if this helps you, but I intend for it to nourish your soul, and I intend for it to give you that nugget that you need, that spirit and that essence and the Holy Spirit that it speaks to you through me, and that God is giving you an answer. I don't know who it may be to, but guess what? I hope it helps you, and I hope it helps propel you and prepare you for what's ahead, and keep reaching beyond yourself. Because guess what? That will and that way is right beyond your reach. So you got to reach beyond and keep going for the unreachable, or what you perceive to be unreachable. Okay? I love y'all, family, and we're going to get back on here and do some other things. I got a lot of work to do. Okay? I'm working on it. I ain't forgot about my family. Okay? I ain't forgot about my glow getters. We're going to get this channel right. We're going to get some things in order. Well, I got a lot of work to do. As I said, I started a new job. Okay, because yes, mama got to work. Mama got to put food on the table. Mama got to pay these bills. So, guess what? I got to work around my schedule. I'm rescheduling everything. I'm reshifting everything in my life. So please, if I'm not getting to you, if I'm not responding to you, if I'm not putting out my messages consistently, please just know I'm working and I'm getting everything right for us together as a whole, as a collective. Please charge it to my head and not to my heart. Okay? I love y'all. We're going to continue with this. I'm just waiting for the intuitive downloads. Whatever spirit give me, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to give it to you. Okay? Babies, let's keep glowing, let's keep showing, and let's be those glow getters. You feel me? Love y'all. Peace.